almost lost my controller, but I found it. If you could check audio for us, figure out if shit's too loud.
Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
Hi, Margaret.
That is loud.
Is it loud for Discord?
It's loud for Discord. I can turn that down.
Yeah.
I want to see if it's loud for the stream. The stream hasn't happened yet. Okay, stream has no audio.
Oh, give it a second because I kind of just turned it on.
No, I can hear you asking me to check audio.
Yeah, I know. I hadn't clicked on the game yet.
Ah.
It kind of plays, but when you're clicked off, it'll play, but it won't play audio.
You're kind of close to your microphone, and I'm a bit loud. I think. Could you turn down like the master Could you turn down the master volume just a tiny bit?
You said you're loud too? Okay, well, I turned us both down
I think.
a bit.
Could you turn down like master audio by like?
What do you mean master audio? If you want to turn everything down, can't you just do that in YouTube?
Yeah, but like at the same time, I feel like
I'm dying to hear what you're hearing. 1 second.
like if there's a way to take both because you and I and the stream are the same level of loudness. If you could just bring all of it down by like. Whatever number it's at, like take it down by like.
There is
20%.
no master volume, by the way. I have to reduce everything like, individually. Let me see how this sounds.
Because you and I and the stream are the same level of loudness.
I think the game is just super loud.
If whatever number it's at, like take it down by like. And it's super weird here trying to listen for you in Discord and listen for you on stream because they both sound like same conversational pieces.
Oh my god.
Like
there, that should be better now. Now there is going to be some I'm going to mute the stream or mute, like I had a copy of the stream up, so that's looping probably. Hey! I turned you down.
I'm listening out now.
Alright, I have left the sound menu. Now we can use this as the bass test. Oh hey, there's a little Inception TV in the background there. I think. No, it's not
It is
actually
an
live.
Inception TV.
That's a different menu.
Hey, Blooded Up, can you do us a favor? How do we sound?
Break out of your shell. Time you burn the dread.
Just wait for a bit. Sound good. Music could be softer.
Softer as in lower, I guess.
I guess. But I think once because we won't be listening to this much music, or like we'll be we will, but like we'll be like engaging more in like the visual novel,
Which might still be loud because of the music. I made a slight adjustment. I'm gonna turn this down as well. Okay. Alright, gonna go ahead and play the opening while we get started.
exact. Oh, what my heart is saying. All throughout the struggle, sometimes I feel I can't shake the habit, I just can't wake up. But I know in the end, I'll be the shield. 'Cause the road will go on with me or without, making no compromise, fighting for a better life.
Which one's Color Your Night?
The one, the new one, the new song that's in it.
For August?
I think so.
Alright, so we're finally back to Persona 4 Arena, and we've been locked out of everything except the bottom row here, so I suppose we're going to start with an auto. I think that's what we decided on. It's
Wait, hold on. Wait, you know, I don't think we've given Yukiko a fair enough shake with her quest line.
We can't go any further.
But what about you? Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay.
This is like completely flipped from what you were trying to do before.
Well, yes, you can see it's been a while. You can see the joke. I hope you see the joke. So what have you been up to since last streaming quiz? Good. At least in regards to Saturdays, you haven't been around. Ignore the fact that I completely forgot that you were streaming Persona 3 Reload on Sundays.
A lot of work stuff. We're doing renovations to my living conditions.
Yeah.
I'm going to own part of the house now.
Nice.
So before I was
you're
basically
a filthy landlord now.
So before I was basically living in the basement of our house under rent. Now I'm just going to own a portion of the house and live in the basement as a basement suite that after renovations.
Yeah, it's going to turn into it like its own like apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be nice.
But that means you're a filthy landlord now, and you must be stopped.
I'm going to have my own kitchen and laundry stuff. The office I'm going to have is huge. Like, by circumstances, it has to be like a 2-bedroom area to
Looks like this may take
be a basement suite, and one of those rooms just happens to be kind of really big because of where the windows are located.
Yeah.
So I'm making that one my office.
I'm sorry about the wait.
Wow, you have a sprite.
Allow me to introduce myself.
National Police Agency Security Bureau Security Planning Division.
Kill him! He's a cop!
He's a cop! He's a cop like Chie! Kill them both!
I remember going through like some of the highlights for Persona 4, and I guess you were in chat or something, and you were like talking about how you liked Chie.
I did, and I romanced Chie when I played Persona 4,
Yeah.
and then I played Persona 5, and then all this shit happened recently, and I was like, nah, I can't trust police officers anymore.
We'd like to hire you to perform a sub-rosa investigation on them.
You need a corporation quietly investigated. Why me? I don't see what I can do that your own department cannot.
I would agree if shadows and personas weren't involved.
Okay, now which Naoto is this? Is this the original
One
Naoto?
summer 12 years ago, There was an explosion at the Kirijo-owned Tatsumi Port Island, killing over 50 people. You would have been
Kind
very
of sounds
young
like
at the time.
Lotus. I think it might be the Lotus Naoto.
The official explanation was that a gas
This is P4 Golden Naoto, I think.
Was her voice different, though?
Quite a bit of circulation.
Well, no, it's just this reminds me of the P4 Golden Naoto.
Number of researchers amongst the casualties. They floated the
I think
theory
that makes her the
official
OG Naoto.
explanation was a lie, and that the explosion was really caused by some dubious experiment.
No concrete evidence was ever found to support
Doobie.
those claims, though. As I recall,
Doobie
the matter was left
doobie.
unsettled. Some may still remember the incident, though I don't think many could recall the finer points.
Those rumors were all true.
You mean we almost died?
Those researchers under Koetsu Kirijo, the old Kirijo group manager, were working on harnessing the power of shadows. The experiment went awry, and they lost control of the shadows. That's
Well, they're
what
talking
caused
about the
explosion.
older,
Experiments using shadows.
the
Yeah,
the
they're talking
initial
about
thing.
Persona 3.
The shadows flooded
Yeah,
the
but I
city.
thought they were talking about like Nyx,
I can't speak
though
to
they're
that.
talking
There's
about
no way of getting
like the
hard answers
initial
back then.
experiment that.
No one took the
Yeah,
spooky
they're
Led
talking
to
about the
Nyx.
initial experiment that put death inside of the MC.
though,
Yeah.
they didn't launch an investigation until a year or two ago. Only those in the Kirijo group know exactly what happened and how much of the aftermath was dealt with.
The aftermath.
She slaps a copy of Persona 3 on the desk. Do your homework, detective.
They were using some method known only to them, entirely behind our backs. We think they've been conducting illegal activities in the 10 years since then, while hiding behind their...
Also, the fact that Naoto has like a guy that's
To
like
confirm this.
Not only do you have
in
a
the know
relationship
about
with us,
Persona
you
shit.
have a persona and
Yeah.
extensive experience in the field.
like that's normal for
Well-
like Persona 3, but for
And
Persona
since I'm
4,
not directly affiliated with the
it was
police,
really
I don't
just the
know how
kids
this
that knew about it.
It was practically a secret.
Yeah.
Hell, even in Persona 5, it's very much a
Well,
secret.
no,
except for the-
Sojiro and Sai are pretty much in the know about it.
well, that's because they had Wakaba's
We
research.
established an
Yeah.
unofficial department in the
Actually, to that extent, a lot of people knew about it. They had a whole set of crappy adults that knew about it and were
No,
exploiting it.
this guy here, he just seems like an ordinary guy, just a schmo.
With the
Yeah.
ones you suspect of illicit activities?
That's exactly why we did.
There's a spin-off manga where Naoto has like really long hair, and they get an entirely different persona. And it's, people really hate it because it's implied once you grow up, you lose. You don't. Only kids can have personas; adults can't. And I
I
was
thought you
like,
should just a
Needs
different
leverage to
persona.
keep your hold on them. Thus,
I don't know
the
why
secret
they got a different
investigation.
persona. Probably because the one that she currently has doesn't really help in the sense of.
I mean, it's
Solving a
obvious
mi-
why she
solving a
has a new
mystery.
persona. Like, the persona is based off of, like, you. So if you
I
grow
know,
as a
like-
person, your persona changes.
I do blame the manga, not me. Well, people.
I'm not
people are
blaming
glad
the
that's
manga.
not-
I'm saying that, like, it makes sense.
Our sources say it's
Okay.
possible that they've been talking.
Sorry, I guess you wanted me to complain about it too, but
Yes.
no, it makes
You
sense
should
to
be.
me.
Yeah, Gappy, that does sound stupid. I'm glad it's not canon either, even though I've never read it.
Upholding the law.
And I've never read it. I've just seen pictures of Naoto with long hair.
All right.
You're.
In that case,
I think you're gonna like a few of like the
I'll do
Persona
my
3
skill
stories.
I'll do what I can to help, but only within those limits.
I don't know. Recently, I'm finding that the answer kind of ruins Persona 3 more than it helps.
Is that? Oh, that. You think? Yeah.
That's fine with us.
In what sense?
At the end of this month, the Kirijo group is airlifting
just really
some
boring.
special cargo. Kirijo has asked our help in making sure the cargo
I mean, have you
is
ever seen the
transported
answer?
safely. We'd like you to
I've seen cut. I tried to play it, and then I got really tired of the grind. And
Oh,
I just watched the
hey.
cutscenes.
Assurance of no public
What do you know?
any unforeseen
Well, yes, the gameplay is very boring, but I thought you were like it kind of ruins Persona 3, like in
Not
terms of like, the
ruins.
stories.
I would say that it's
And
just
what is
like
this special cargo?
Sours the game.
with the shadow
Yeah.
research.
Like, imagine
Alright.
something that
Not-
had a good ending, and then, like, the continuation of it was just kind of like, well, this is the new ending, and it kind of is not as good.
In other words,
Yeah.
even though it's sealed up tight, it's extremely dangerous.
I do like. You guys have finished the answer, right?
No, we still got, like, three
Also,
streams left, I think.
Then I won't speak any more on it.
I know what happens.
Yeah, but I don't want to speak any more on it.
Alright.
Cause like, what if Zeke or Scooters watched this stream?
Scooters is not going to watch a Persona 4
this
stream.
woman will be on that flight. Her name is Mitsuru Kirijo.
I thought Scooters
She's
was a
the
big fan
oldest
of my
daughter
streams.
the Kirijo family. Koetsu Kirijo's granddaughter.
We actively
She
avoids
who devised the experiments
Persona
12
4 and
years ago.
5
You
for
should
some
know.
reason.
I thought you were gonna say we actively avoid looking at you. It's like, oh shit.
No, Gappy, it's the other way around. We've been through this.
Yeah.
We believe she took the lead in gathering students 3 years ago when she was still in high school. We'd like you to first go to her residence and meet with her.
All right.
I'm sure you figured out by now, since she's a high-ranking Kirijo group official and a Persona user, but she's a shadow operative. She's member number 1, the general manager. And not because she's a Kirijo, but because she has the abilities to back it up. Can you do this? If she's dirty, then this won't be easy for you.
I already accepted your assignment, so I must simply make the best of
People
it.
must have been going nuts over the idea of Mitsuru versus Naoto. That just sounds like a fight that had to happen.
Oh yeah, sounds like a baller fight. I think it's funny how in every other, like, every crossover, like, with the other Persona characters, like, the C's have their toy weapons, C's have their evokers, P5 have their toy airsoft things that turn into psychological guns, but Naoto's just has actual gun.
Yeah. I hold the gun so that my friends don't have to.
Smash cut to one time Teddy playing with a
meet you.
fucking
My
shotgun,
name is
blows
Naoto
the stuffing off their head, and
I'll be acting
the
as
the
your
head, the
secretary.
normal human head just pops out.
It's nice meeting you as well. I'm Mitsuru Kirijo. I didn't expect the police's observer to be so
Little
young.
game moment
Does
from
that bother
Naoto.
you?
Got it.
No,
Yeah,
I didn't mean to downplay your abilities. Forgive me.
bisexual icon Naoto.
I like how everyone from Persona 3 is just like more white.
Tell me, what are the contents of your cargo?
I'm ashamed to have to admit.
I
this.
understand what you
The
mean,
original researchers have passed
considering
away.
that
I don't know what's in there. We can't allow the
Akihiko
worst
is
case scenario
shirtless,
to happen.
therefore
In the
whiter.
middle of a city. That's why we plan to transfer these.
I mean, his
items
face
to
on his
a
own is also
facility
whiter.
according to their indicated risk
Yeah. Probably. That's kind of one thing I hate about new art styles as they keep going. Things are getting paler and paler and more washed out.
I feel like that's very specifically Tokyo
It's a
Games style thing.
digital art problem
Then I'll
more
stay
so
with the cargo
than
along with
because
the
when
police
they
escort.
used to have to
I'll
make
contact
skin
you
tones
if anything
darker
happens.
when
Alright.
everything was painted
If anything was
cells.
unclear to you,
Otherwise,
let
the
me
light
know.
would shine true. That's why you'd have a bunch of Rodriguez's and Santiago's showing up in like Batman, like the old Batman cartoons. Even Batman himself was very tan. But now with the switch to digital art, people can fucking make everything as pale as they want. And it kind of fucking sucks.
I thought you were talking about something else, because Master Detective's Rain-Code and 100 Line Defense, everyone has the grayest fucking skin I've ever seen.
That might just be because of fucking Danganronpa's engine is shit.
Well, Danganronpa, they were not gray as fuck.
But they're not 3D models in Danganronpa. They are in... Am I correct to assume that they are in Rain Code?
Rain-Code
And-
does also have 3D models. I don't know about 100 Lines. We haven't dived into that yet. I've only seen
Yeah,
their
you haven't.
portraits.
I'm not going fucking near that shit.
I don't know why.
Uchikoshi.
It's not Danganronpa.
Uchikoshi, like Uchikoshi on his own, happy, I enjoy it. Uchikoshi with the guy who made Danganronpa, I'm like, I bust out my own color shade and I just look at it's like Uchikoshi, big thumbs up. The guy from Danganronpa,
The number of times you've flip-flopped on the non-Danganronpa games, it's astounding.
yeah. Because you keep trying to make them into quiz shows, and I don't.
I'm not trying to get you to play them.
I don't. That's okay. Subconsciously, I don't believe that. I feel like I'm going to show up to the guys, and then Tom's going to show up, and I'm like,
I'm not going to be playing Raincoat. Truth is. And I don't know who's playing 100 Lines yet. We haven't gotten to... We're going to play the demo at some point, probably, but...
The aircraft squawk code has changed to 7500.
7,500. $7,500? A hijacking?
What is
Yes, the Kirito group hijacked their own plane.
What is the non-ring code Danganronpa game? The
100 Line.
fault line.
100 Line defense. Something like that.
It's like people, like hundreds of people die, and it turns into Danganronpa.
Hang on. While this is playing, I'll look it up. The 100 Line Last Defense Academy. It's actually a tactical role-playing game.
If that was the case, the hijacking is only a decoy. But would they really risk their lives hijacking a plane over one piece of cargo? Huh?
And it's a tactical RPG game where it sounds like the people have permadeath. Like, you have control of the... I think it's kind of like Fire Emblem.
Oh. I haven't played a Fire Emblem since the Game Boy Advance, and even then I didn't really know what I was playing.
Well, the Fire Emblem that I played, Three Houses, we actively avoided people dying in that game. And we managed to keep everyone
Well, you're
till the end.
supposed to, because
I know.
permadeath.
Yeah. We made a very strong point about never letting anyone die.
Yeah, no, the Fire Emblem I played on Game Boy Advance, because I didn't really know what it was about. I also tried my best not to get people to die, and I just never, because I was so young and I didn't really understand how the game worked. I was like, but the game told me, hey, swords are good against lances, lances are good against axes, axes are good against... No, sorry. Yeah, swords are good against axes, axes are good against lances, lances are good against swords.
Yeah.
Something like that. And I was like, okay, that I follow. And then the game started to go, hey, I'm a little fucking bard, and this is my sister. We can give you a good show. I think I got one of them killed. And I was like, why can't I play as them? So it never really, like, dawned on me. Weird game. I'm not one for anime chess. It basically is chess, right?
Dealt with it so soon?
Fire Emblem?
Yeah.
I guess it feels like chess because of everyone having different
Movement options.
movement options, but it's also very
What's going on here?
JRPG-ish, where everyone has different classes and like skills that develop from those classes.
Then that vehicle earlier. Are you still in pursuit?
We're tracking it through the end system. Head to the guest room immediately so we can discuss our response.
Understood.
This is P3 music.
Yep.
Because
wonder
we're
why
in the
that is.
P3 area.
Shit.
That was a very tidy operation. I had thought it would take at least half a day.
To put it delicately, we had someone with special abilities handling this. Then again, though we prevented any harm from coming to the hostages, we lost the cargo.
Nothing for it, I suppose. Who would have expected an entire hijacking to cover up the theft of some cargo? I must apologize to you as well. I was the closest at hand when it happened.
No, you did more than enough. It's thanks to your sharp eyes that we're able to track the suspicious vehicle now. I'm impressed that you realized
God,
in all
they're
the
like the
chaos
same
that the
person.
cargo was the true target. You even spotted their getaway truck.
Thank you. Our next step should be to interrogate the suspects in custody.
Is this the same voice actress?
No, it's not.
We haven't heard much yet.
I was like,
That would really like put the nail in the coffin that they're the same person.
If they were prepared to risk their lives for this operation, I suppose they
We
would
get what I
also
mean
risk
now
their
when I say
family
that they sound
judgment.
like they're just.
We were too focused on
The same
preventing the
person.
item itself from doing any damage.
But since they targeted something so unusual, that should narrow down the suspect pool.
I can't deny it's possible that someone connected to the Kirijo group is behind this. Thank you for your assistance, Shirogane. I'm sorry to have involved you in this mess, but the professionals will take it from here.
This is like when in Radiant you have the two like crazy sword guys that are like on the same wavelength when they're fighting into the air.
oh yeah.
naked.
That I showed you that from the manga. I forgot. Did the anime cover that?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it's hilarious because like it's like, oh, your form is fantastic, right back at you. And like, oh no, you're hurt. It wouldn't be fair. And then they just start instead of fist fighting, they just start headbutting each other because it would be dishonorable otherwise, and they become best friends. Like that guy was supposed to be like part of like the evil aristocrats,
Yeah.
and then he joined up with the Magic Knight. And he's like, yo, you're cool.
Things have taken an unexpected turn. This case is under the jurisdiction of the Shadow Operatives now.
That will make it very difficult to continue my secret investigation.
But right now, you're the only one we have who's gotten that close. We heard you earned Kirijo's trust after the hijacking. We'd like you to keep up your investigation. We're currently making arrangements for you to pick it up again in a natural way.
What are you gonna have me do? I will not act as a spy.
I'll be in touch later.
Well, that wasn't a fucking no. I don't want to act as a spy. Well, give me a minute. I'll talk to you later about that then. So, she says she doesn't want to be a spy. How do I convince her to be a spy?
Well, it's not gonna work. Jenkins, return the Lycra spy outfit. I would, sir, but it's stuck on me.
Yes, Shirogane speaking.
Hi, Nato-kun? Oh, I'm not interrupting your work, am I?
No, it's quite alright.
Sorry to call so late. I wanted to at least give it one more shot about tomorrow.
I'm sorry, but it seems I still won't be able to make it. I'm actually not in Inaba at the moment, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that. Oh, then I guess you can't check even if it rains.
Even if it rains?
Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. It's okay now, Takun. I know there are people who'll be in trouble without you. You need to stay there and help them out.
Yes. Well,
I guess the Midnight Channel thing is very isolated to Inaba, now that I think
really
about
is
it.
a shame. Give my regards to Senpai and the others, won't you?
Will do.
What's
Good luck with the
what's in
job.
Inaba?
The
Sorry?
Midnight Channel.
Oh yeah, it's local only to
That kind of explains
What?
why there haven't been like some obvious investigations into this shit.
I wonder if any train would make it in time.
Well, maybe just no Persona user has ever fucking thought to touch their TV at midnight.
It seems we may be back on for the secret investigation. Mitsuru Kirijo just requested our cooperation. We agreed. A detective by the name of Kurosawa will be heading out tomorrow. I
Kurosawa?
want you to accompany him to the rendezvous point.
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's the cop that sells a shit.
All right, yeah.
Oh, did you want to make that sound more secretive?
Yeah, I want to be like, oh, who could it be?
Whatever info he learns about the Kirijo group through his cooperation with them.
I'm surprised he agreed to that. Hasn't he assisted Kirijo-san and her group in the past?
I'm afraid that's something you'll have to ask him about, although he seems to have his own agenda.
It's like over the 2 years since Persona 3 has turned into a shit cop.
I'm Kurosawa.
I'm Naoto Shiragane. Thank you for your assistance.
I've heard rumors about you, Ace Detective.
What, you didn't get his avatar? Okay, well, at least we get a CG of him.
Yeah, we got an image of him. He looks good.
Looks weird without his hat.
You seem pretty listless.
I don't reckon some guy in a suit.
A getaway car from
Detective Kurosawa in a suit. Detective Kurosawa?
They just had a bizarre serial murder case there last year.
Inaba.
That's your hometown, right? Isn't that why they're sending you? The request I got from the Shadow Operatives was to assist in gathering information about those murders. They want me to meet with a supervising detective of that case and ask him for the full story. Not only are they part of public safety, they're an unofficial unit.
Okay, so Naoto still goes under the guise of a boy outside of
Why him?
Ninaba.
Is his case related to the robbery in some way?
Public safety is sharper than you might think. They do basic reviews on all cases to see if shadows were involved. Inaba is on their watch list now. And with that cargo being brought there, they naturally suspect a connection between the cases.
Labras is the cargo. I'm just like picturing like the cargo falls out of the plane and then just happens to land on and into a TV as like people carrying the TV are like moving it like from location to location. Oh look, a bunch of TVs.
Japan has that type of thing. Sure, you know all about it. It's where What's-Her-Face found Colonel Sanders in Hinamatsuri, not Hinamatsuri, the Higurashi.
It wasn't all
There's
TVs though.
There's refrigerators there.
Right, so it wasn't all TVs.
No, but there's refrigerators here.
Oh, here.
It's appliances. Because it's illegal to dump appliances, I think, because they have like gases and phosphorus.
Oh, okay, so that's why they
leave
have
them
a
here
place to, you know, dump appliances.
Yeah.
It's illegal to dump
I think-
appliances. That's why we have this place to dump your appliances.
No, but like I think like there's like an actual reason why like to put stuff there. Now you're going to get me to Google it because now I'm curious.
Kurosawa-san, may I ask you something? Why are you working with public safety?
You're asking that now? I thought that would be your very first question.
Oh, he did get an avatar. I guess he wasn't a detective before. He was an
To
officer.
your heart's content.
Yeah.
Never find anything suspicious. But for that to be understood, at some point or another, everything she does has to be investigated to eliminate those doubts. In which case, it's better someone like you do the investigating than someone official who will never understand. That's all there is to it.
So, no way Izanagi give
Thank
you,
for
like,
cooperation.
your persona, or at least
Yeah.
that's what I think happened.
Yeah.
Did they give everyone else a persona, or was just the presence of you being there?
She gave 3 people the persona ability. Well, she gave 3 people the power to enter the TV. Really.
Wait, who was the third?
Namatame.
Oh yeah.
Entering the TV
Humanoid
is
weapon?
what helped to awaken your persona. And Igor was kind of involved in that.
They're not planning to enter a TV from here, are they?
Oh, well, look at that. They've already figured it out.
The other members will wait here in the car.
Yeah. If we all barge in and something happens, we'll be devastated.
Now that you mention it, at least one of us should be staying behind as well.
I am not staying.
Us 3 will be plenty. We'll end this in a flash. No problem.
The same as always. Although, we have no idea what might be waiting for us on the other side. Don't get careless.
Right.
This situation, it brings back memories.
Ready!
So technically, I guess should be taking point.
I don't know, Kirijo's still kind of the boss.
I mean, what's different now compared to before?
Kirijo's now president of the Kirijo group.
Was she not before?
Why enter the TV?
Not like when her dad died, she did, but like we caught her right at the end, and she's still like self-conscious about being the leader. Like it's been.
I'm talking about like episode I guess though.
Is the stolen cargo inside the TV?
That's like isn't that like a week after What's His Face passes away?
A month, but still, she was effectively the leader for all of that.
I mean, yeah, but
Well, if they're
That's
determined
a
to
month.
enter the TV despite not knowing the risks, I can hardly allow cowardice to prevent me.
Kind of irrelevant. What's the difference between then and now? Not then and the month
Experience.
before. Experience?
experience.
So Mitsuru's gained more experience? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah.
In what way?
I don't know. Being the experience. Where's Truth? He'd be able to translate what I'm trying to say.
Thing is, like, whatever experience like Mitsuko could gain, Agus could also gain.
True. Look, you're right, but Igus is a robot.
Right, so she could probably allocate more time to gaining experience because she doesn't have to do human shit. You're making this worse for yourself.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
What's going on?
Like, why would Igus ever take point on a mission?
Why did she take point for the episode Agus
Impossible. How could there be
event?
this many
Because they
people
became the
taking
wild
part?
card and
Well, there you go. She has the wild card.
No, she doesn't have the wild card here. Stop.
What do you mean she doesn't have the wild card here? When did she lose it?
I don't know. She doesn't have the wild card in this. She has what's her face back.
Friends, yet powerful foes. Desperate fighting program amongst
It's interesting that Naoto is in this, but the Mitsuru group isn't.
about to start.
Yeah.
Be the manliest of all men! Come on down!
Nobody touches his precious Nanako, the sister complex kingpin of steel, Yu Narukami.
It's only natural.
I like how the persona is just like the artwork of the persona in PNG form.
Captain Resentiment, Yosuke Hanamura.
Everything that bores me has gotta go!
A spunky dragon with deadly legs. The carnivore who's discarded womanhood, Chie Satonaka.
You need to eat more meat!
Please escort me to the ring, my prince. The unconquerable Snow Black, Yukiko Amagi.
I'll finish you in one strike!
Blooming roses and bulging muscles, the blood-curdling beefcake emperor, Kanji Tatsumi! Deep into realms of romance, the body of a child, the brain of a genius, the 2,000 IQ killjoy detective, Naoto Shirogane!
Is this an army of idiots?
Fight and survive towards the one throne waiting at the end! The P1 Grand Prix where fierce fights will be fought! The battle begins tonight!
What?
I always enjoy watching that.
It seemed that Teddy was acting as the host for this.
Have you ever played the dancing games, Gappy?
No. I seen the ending for Persona 4 Dancing, and I think Izanagi no Kami. Yeah, that one. Have you played Persona 4 Dancing?
Yeah.
Yeah, having like a guitar and bass combo for their sword is cool.
Yeah.
That's Rise-san.
Well, they all have instruments, but that one in particular is pretty cool.
Like, cause you act like it literally swaps between the guitar and the bass. Like when it starts playing, "Reach Out for the Truth," and like you see it quickly in like a flash. It swaps back to the guitar before finishing. They didn't have to do that. I'm glad they did.
Challenger in our first battle.
Yeah, I think it switches and then switches back in that
Yeah.
one little moment that they use it. No, I was gonna say, like, in the story, they end up splitting the group in two, and Rise gets to be the leader for the, I guess the first years who are now second years in that story. So her, Naoto, Kanji, and Teddy.
Teddy? What is the meaning of this?
Didn't you watch the intro video? It's a fighting
Teddy counts
I
as
think
the
you're
first
gonna
year.
like.
As much, but I was
I think
asking why
you're gonna
you
like Rise in this if we get around to her story. In
Well, her
Persona
story is in
4
Ultimax, right?
Ultimax, yeah.
I'm giving this 100%. Just
Rize's persona is interesting in that it comes in different forms depending on the situation.
Any sense. Besides, there's
Yeah.
In Persona 4 dancing, it evolves to act as the stage for them to dance on in the final battle. Just a giant dancing stage.
Does Futaba's do that in the Persona 5 dancing?
No, Persona 4, 3 and 5 don't really integrate the personas in any way. They don't have the same kind of story mode that Persona 4 does. Theirs is just kind of like everyone wakes up in the Velvet Room, and the Velvet Room attendants are like, we heard about how Persona 4 had this dancing stuff go on, and we wanted to dance too, so we set this up for you. Here, you can pick a stage and dance in it, and we provide the music. Go do it.
Oh. Do you think Metaphor ReFantasio is going to get an anime?
Ooh. Very possibly. Trying to think of how that would fare, because Persona animes have never really been that good.
Yeah, but I really like the compilation of Yu Narukami's Option C choices.
Option
C
I
like.
choices.
Yeah, like you look at the compilation and like those choices in the game where it's like he puts his hand in the thing and Teddy bites it and it's like Chie goes, you can see teeth marks, and Yu Narukami literally says, I might be dying. And he's like, no, you're not.
Someone like actually figured out which ones were option C specifically.
I don't know, but like,
or just the funny ones. Just put all the funny ones together.
Yeah, well, it's just Yu Narukami funny moments.
I guess it makes sense that when the funny options would usually be like the third or fourth one.
Yeah, like when they're trying to like, oh, we don't have an equal amount of guys and girls to simulate the date thing, and it's like you can dash to the girls like in the anime he's already like there putting on a fake girl voice.
Hanging out with people outside work is a burden for you.
And Yosuke has his gay awakening again.
Senpai?
And Rize walks in, sees that you're pretending to be a girl, and has the I think Senpai is gay panic again that she has in the game. Have you seen? Actually, that reminds me. Have you seen that? Going to the cabin without a girlfriend.
No, I don't think I've seen that.
You end up bringing like
the guys, right?
The guys, and they're like, "Fuck it, let's wrestle." And then the girls coming, going like, "What's going on, Senpai? Don't leave me!" Thinking you're freaking out because like there's so much like. The joke is homophobia, obviously.
Well, I can understand Rise not wanting the guy she likes to be gay.
Yeah.
She would rather the guy she likes be straight. Alright, I need to learn how to shoot a gun. Oh no, I've been hit.
Yeah, as you can see, Naoto does not do a lot of damage. Their whole stuff is like a bunch of long combos.
And like the death thing, which I don't really know how to consistently knock down.
The insta-kill, yeah.
I feel like that's really hard to bring down in to 0 in one round, and I don't think it carries over to the next round.
It does not.
Naoto, are you okay?
Yes.
I mean, are we okay? We kicked your ass.
Thank goodness.
Huh?
I mean, are you all right too, Senpai? I'm sorry for hurting you, even though the circumstances demanded it.
Oh, everything's fine here. You're back to the usual Naoto, I see.
The usual? Can you tell me what's going on here?
I think it would be a really good twist for this plot line if towards the end you find out that every time we get to the Lapras scene, she does something that just kind of resets everyone's memories and we go back to the beginning of this.
I was shocked to
Because
see
then it
we
would
can
explain why everyone's like story mode is a little different.
But it seems, at least in
Yeah.
part, to be an illusion.
Really?
It would just
In
keep
fact,
looping the
students
fights.
gathered to watch our battle were not real.
Oh, yeah. They did seem like shadows, but different somehow. I didn't get the sense that they were hostile, though.
I thought that Rise-san and Teddy might have been illusions too, but both have gone missing. And given their persona abilities,
It's possible that that really was them. But we should have faith. If our enemy can use illusions, they might be victims as well.
you're right. I can at least have more faith in my friends than that.
Speaking of which, why are you here, Naoto?
That's...
Hey, you know, forget I asked. I'm just happy to see you again.
Me too. Oh, I'm sorry.
What's the matter now?
I mean, well...
Oh, I thought that was
being
in my room.
Please understand.
Yeah, no,
that it's
sorry
not
about
because
that.
my work is more important than my friends.
Huh? I've never thought that about you at all. I don't think any of us have.
Senpai.
Alrighty, time to break up your little chat.
Teddy?
Now Chan wins! Very impressive beating up the almighty sensei. But now it's time for you to go on. Your next opponent's already waiting.
Well then, we should get going.
Blood Adept asked where the hell was that? Something from Gappy's side, some music, probably a phone thing.
Yeah, no, sorry, apologies for that. That was, got a message and then I opened it and it came with music.
Did I forget to tell you? Only the winner can move on to the next fight. No one's getting out of this school until a champion's been crowned. Only the one who fights to the very end and comes out on top can leave.
So neither opponent can leave the area unless they fight each other. You go on ahead, Naoto. I'll try and find a way to catch up.
Very well. Be careful, Senpai.
I will. See you later.
Who do you think we're going to fight next? Yukiko?
You're so slow now, Chan.
Kanbaru.
An opponent's been waiting for you.
I've said it before, but I don't intend to...
Kaiki Deshu!
Alrighty, let's do this. Bring out the next opponent.
Dun, 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 dun,
How's
dun,
it hanging
dun,
now,
dun,
dog?
dun.
Kanji-kun?
That's
This is
the
gonna be
way,
interesting.
You know,
Pardon?
I'm thinking,
This is gonna be
the way
interesting.
you talk is so lame.
Huh?
It's like way too uptight and goody-goody. Makes it sound so distant, you dig?
Is that so?
See, that's what I'm talking about. You could have just said, oh, you think so?
You think so?
Ah, now you're getting it. Now I feel like I'm on your wavelength.
Thanks. Then again, relatability aside, I feel like you were miles away from me to begin with.
Hey, you're doing it again. What's with the Miss Manners act?
I'm sorry. It's a habit of mine.
I like how she's like playing along with the illusion.
You don't feel like you gotta bother getting to know us and stuff?
Of course I don't think. Hell no, man.
Don't warm up to anyone because you set your standards so goddamn high.
Oh dear. He's shown his true self.
Is it, you know what? Are you putting on a show of not letting anyone near you because you got no confidence in yourself? Is that it?
Kanji-kun.
What's got you so nervous? Your height? Your body? That girly voice?
And let me give you a little lesson in manliness.
I hope you're ready for the pain I bring.
Wait a second.
Just shoots him immediately. Oh no, it wasn't an illusion! Kanji, I'm so sorry!
Finally. Fight.
Do it! There! There!
Take this.
There!
Yeah.
Sorry, no, it's just the low.
Ouch.
Kanji hits like a truck, be careful.
Oh shit, I forgot how combos work. Hang on. I know there's something I'm supposed to be able to do right now, but
Just
Is
keep
this the
mashing punch, and you'll end up doing a combo.
But what's the one that I'm supposed to do when I have, like, I guess it's this.
Yeah, but you need 100 SP.
I almost have that.
Alright, fair enough.
Farewell.
That wasn't even my persona. I just shot him with my fucking gun.
You just shot Kanji! You just fucking shot Kanji! Are you happy with yourself, Quiz?
Yes.
Kanji-kun, are you alright?
Of course I
It was honestly like a well-timed moment because I was kind of losing.
Are you really okay? I was told that the others lost contact with you, so how did you come to be here?
How? Well, it was a change of pace?
You came into the TV for
He doesn't want anyone to know that he tripped and fell into his TV.
I'm willing to listen if you'd like to talk about it.
Something to talk about. I mean, wait, not that I don't want to talk to you. But like, it's not that I do want to talk or that I don't want to. Anyways, it's just sometimes a man wants to go inside a TV by himself.
I'm not sure I follow.
Off my back, will you? I didn't come in here because I like it. Actually, no. That is why I came. Because I like this place.
I just don't understand why you're being so loud about it and blushing so fiercely.
I wasn't blushing. Besides, it was all your fault. You're the one that was, well, being all, you know.
Me? What are you talking about?
You want me to come out and say it? Jeez. I thought you'd gone crazy because of that.
Me? Crazy? You were the one who was acting oddly, calling me now doll and whatnot.
Now doll? Why would I call you that?
Wait a second. Acting strangely.
Like how everyone has to put this together themselves.
Yeah.
Ah, of course. An illusion?
Huh?
I believe we were both under the illusion that the other had lost their mind. That's why neither of us remembers saying what the other heard.
Illusions, huh?
It must be a scheme to make friends fight each other. But if that's the case... The ability to interfere with other senses, the prior knowledge of us, putting it all together, it must be.
Must be what?
The Teddy acting as the tournament's host, as well as Rise-san. Must be genuine.
You moron, there's no way it's them. That Ted and Rise are fakes. Come on. Not twisted like that. You of all people ought to know.
Everyone has to put this together themselves, except for Kanji, who lies to himself so hard, he ignores it.
He gaslit himself into believing that it was just a dream.
White fur shawl and combat gear beneath it.
Her? What are you talking about? She had on a normal Yasuo girl's uniform and her hair was like tied back.
A female student with tied back hair? I don't recall anyone like that.
Everyone has to put this together, except for Chie, who jumps out a window and fights a hobo for a piece of food.
I should be moving on.
Did we finish Chie's actual story, or did we just end it there?
No one's actual story has been finished, but we've done some of the side
I'll come for you later.
things.
No, but did we get to because we got to the joke ending for Chie, but did we get to the?
We went as far as we could. They're all locked.
Okay. That's just so fun. I smell food, jumps out a window, fights Hobo Akihiko for a rice bowl. Also, Quiz, I don't know if this is intentional or if it's by accident. I see the mouse cursor up in the top right-hand corner.
The stream can't see my cursor. That's turned off.
Oh, okay.
It's distracting you so much, I'll move it.
No, I just noticed it there now. So recently at work, we got a client that we had to do an upgrade for. They had fired the previous company that were doing the upgrades, and now they're threatening to fire us because we're not getting things done in time. They've already fired the project manager and the architect, and I'm just here should I even give a fuck about doing the things for them if there's it's more than 50% chance we might just get fired because these people are morons.
Why are you here? I thought you were... This is a problem. I didn't think we'd run into each other so
It sucks.
Yeah. No, because I don't... Here's the thing. I don't really fucking care.
Maybe you should just drop them as a client before they drop you.
We're trying to grab them as a client. That's the thing. It's supposed to be an introductory thing. But if it's the way they're going to act, I don't really give a fuck one way or the other. I'm just going to make sure my work is all fine and dandy for them at the end of the day.
Well, little did you know, they happen to be great fans of our streams and just heard everything you said.
Well, the thing is, they don't know who I am. What?
And they have one person who's very good at discerning voices.
Good thing I've been putting on a fake voice all these years.
You'll no longer be able to protect your pride. That's why you won't let anyone in.
Well, I'm not gonna let you know, possible fan who will discern my voice.
And it's from that position that you're trying to discover what others are hiding? How contradictory.
There's the one person from their group is this guy's clearly Irish and talking about a client who keeps firing. We've been firing a lot of people from this project recently.
I'd dearly like to answer your charges, but I see no need.
Look, I didn't sign any NDA. I don't really give a crap one way or the other.
Of an illusion.
Oh, my spine. Now we gotta fight Mitsuru.
The fight that everyone's been waiting for.
Why we gotta put two bad bitches against one another?
Wait, hang on. We should pause and make Zeke watch this. These are his two favorite characters. Okay, I had no bullets.
Oh, yeah, you have to reload.
I don't know how to reload.
I think you reload automatically. Just need to idle for a bit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, the meter is currently like you're reloading as you're fighting.
Yeah, I see it.
Now you have 5 bullets.
No. Okay. Wait, did I get you? I can't tell. Ah! You fell for it! You ran like right into it for some reason.
Oh, you set up the cursors, and if they run into one, okay.
And like she could have just sat there and it would have been fine, but she just kind of charged into one by accident, I guess. So
Yeah.
I won that fight.
You're stronger than you look. It seems you're a skilled fighter and a persona user as well, huh? I'd like to clear something up. Before our battle, I may have said or done some things that seemed disrespectful, but
I understand. We were shown illusions to goad us into fighting each other.
Again, they're both on the same wavelength.
Credit to the Shirogane name.
Oh yeah.
In that case, well, I'm willing to forget all the things you said about my body. Though, if you're a persona user, that gives weight to 2 of my theories. One is that you...
What did I say about... What did Shadow me say about Mitsuru's body?
A few proud anonymous heroes. The other is that you were one of my enemies. You were an observer at the hijacking, which means a persona user was sent specifically, yet you hid that from me. Somehow I doubt you were there just to watch over the cargo. If my suspicions aren't off base, then there's something I must say. Shirogane, can I ask for your cooperation once again?
What?
You know more about this world than I do, and since I lost our match, I will be unable to move on from here.
Wait a moment. I thought you distrusted me.
Even if I did, is continuing to oppose each other the wisest course of action? As you have guessed, we are here in pursuit of the stolen cargo. Upon investigation, we figured out that it contained the 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon, Labris. She was a machine, developed as one of a series of test models. They were intended to receive personas in order to combat shadows.
Isn't a persona the manifestation of one's strength of heart? How could a machine be capable of using a persona?
You're right to ask that. Labris has a mind of her own. We don't know what she looks like, but it's probably very close to human.
Around the time of the robbery, we began to see activity in this world as well. I doubt this is a coincidence. I feel sure that your Labris is connected to this ridiculous tournament.
I agree.
I accept your earlier proposal, and I think I'd best hurry.
Thank you. And I'm sorry. Your friends must be facing their own...
You know, if you close your eyes, you almost can't tell which one's talking.
They'll be all right, I'm sure.
The record showed that Labrys had some unknown experimental equipment. We don't know what she's capable of. Don't take her lightly.
Oh, no. That isn't what I meant. She has a heart, yes? Then fighting her isn't our only option. She can be saved. I'm sure the others will reach the same conclusion.
I see. Oh, yes, I meant to ask. Have you been able to contact your friends?
No. 2 of them have analysis-capable personas, but both of them have gone missing.
I actually have a few powers in that area myself. Can you tell me what these friends of yours look like? Huh. A bear costume and a girl. Are they...
Yes. They're the ones acting as hosts for this tournament. But they're not usually like this.
I see. Well, anyway, knowing that will make searching for them easier. Let me see. I'm getting a match some ways from here. It's not moving either. Aha! I found her. Can you hear me?
Who is this?
My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm with one of your friends, Shirogane.
We've been fighting. It's like, hello, can you hear me? And Rise's like, Naoto?
Rise-san!
Naoto-kun, is it really you?
No.
Yes, though I could ask the same of you, Rise-san.
I'm so glad. This weird fake Teddy kidnapped me, and then everyone was fighting each other, and...
Mitsuru just gets a call from Fuka.
It's
Mitsuru,
right.
who's this bitch you're talking to?
Do you know where you are right now?
It looks like...
Are you talking to other navigators?
These invisible walls stopping me from leaving.
I can have other navigators friends, Fuka.
I can't use my persona. Oh, right. Thanks.
This is a stupid thing. Do you think if there, because Fuka could use her persona in the real world, do you think she ever just, if like Junpei pisses her off, she ever just like transfers her period cramps to him?
I sense a shadow-like presence very close to your position. Are you alright?
Near here is the fake Teddy.
I was expecting you to go that way with them. I was also going to say, I don't know if you can actually use your persona during the day.
Fair enough. Specifically during the 13th hour, Junpei's like, what's wrong with me? Ah!
Like, you took that in a direction that, like, I'm pretty sure isn't possible. Of transferring pain.
Possible, but like, yeah, true, but like anything's possible if you pay an artist to draw it.
Shirogane, you need to hurry on. I'll try to maintain communication as best I can and keep you in the loop.
All right then, I'm off. Stay safe.
Looks like you're chugging right along. And now another special guest for you. The gloves may be off putting you up against this one, so I want to see your best moves out there now, Chan. Now, bring out the next opponent!
You're Akihiko Sanada, as I recall.
Interesting. I've been gone for a while, and here I meet a stranger who knows who I am.
You're a member of Mitsuru Kirijo's organization. Her friend, actually, no?
Oh, I see. So it's really Mitsuru you're interested in, ace detective.
More like ace defective.
I really want Yukari to say that to Naoto specifically.
Jeez, look at you. You have the physique of a 12-year-old.
What?
A detective needs a strong body more than a strong brain. All-night research sessions, long stakeouts. You need stamina for that. But look at those twiggy arms and legs of yours. You've got an overdeveloped chest, but from the looks of it, I'd say it's all fat and no muscle. Seriously.
What?
Let me teach you the secret to bodybuilding. First thing, protein. Second thing, protein. Third, fourth, and fifth, more protein.
Don't you think that's rather
No,
unbalanced?
we're getting into stereotypical Akihiko.
And
Wait, does that mean the Persona Q Akihiko is just like been permanently illusioned by this game?
No, it seems that Persona 3's localization toned down on how much Akihiko loved protein.
Oh, so the Japanese version was actually like more into protein.
Under the effects of an illusion. Shirogane has done nothing. Do not attack.
What do you mean? He's the one who attacked me all of a sudden.
I attacked.
From my perspective, it was you who dealt the first blow. We were both being shown an illusion to make us fight each other.
Shirogane is an excellent detective and a Persona user. I told him everything. He's agreed to cooperate with us. He was originally on the scene as a police observer in this case, so we've already met. That noise-like phenomenon that fogs your senses is already gone. You should
Oh,
be
so we're not
able
gonna
to
fight.
communicate normally now.
Let's see who fixed.
Looks like I fell for a cheap trick.
I'm sorry for forgetting myself too. I can't even claim to have been.
Wanna throw hands anyway? Yeah, let's go.
User, huh? Well, since fate already brought us
Literally just, you want to fight anyway?
Akihiko, you're doing it again. Just cooperate with him.
all right. Come on now, To. Let's go.
Oh, wait, the tournament rules say...
Are you alright?
What's the matter? What happened?
I don't know. There's some kind of invisible wall here.
The rules dictate that only the winner of each match can advance. So,
So we need to have a match, even though we've got nothing against each other. We're fighting after all then, huh? All right then. Come at me.
please go easy on me.
Dodge!
Okay. Do it! Assault! Okay. Please! I'm a
The poison is wearing down their stamina.
This way.
Lead, but not a decisive one. Assault! Now is the time.
Aha! I've muted you. You're not allowed to talk anymore. Gotcha, bitch! I don't know how to control those things, but I got them.
What's the matter? I'm right. Ah! Gut beak punch.
That was a great bout. You're good.
About?
What an annoying rule.
Huh? Wait a second. That reminds me. I saw that guy calling himself General walking with a girl. If only one person can move on, that's against the rules.
Do you remember the details of what this girl looked like? If that girl was Labrys, then, well, is it possible we're dealing with her shadow?
None of the data I have shows any connection between Labrys and Yasagami High. On top of which, I don't see how she'd know about you or your friends.
Sheesh, what's that Teddy doing? I'm sorry I can't help much, Kirijo-san.
You'll have to forgive me for my meager skills as well. My persona's
I feel like the shift in music was weird there.
A friend of mine from school was much stronger than myself in that respect.
This is the music that plays when you're taking a fucking test.
Stupid Bear's fault anyway. He's a real genius for making people worry.
Man, it's strange.
By the way, it's really funny to see people on Reddit, like, at first be like, why does everyone hate Teddy so much? He seems fine. It was just a little annoying. And then, like, later go, okay, I get it now.
What you said about a friend.
Every time one of those comes up, I always, like, go straight into the comments and tell them that Teddy has fed his hair to people before.
Well, ignoring Akihiko's current appearance, he was a boxing champion in his student days.
Hey, that dig was uncalled for.
After that, I don't know what went through his brain, but he started saying he wanted to search for stronger opponents.
He went on a journey to hone his skills? I thought that only happened in comics and old samurai films.
I thought I had to do it, so I did it. That's all.
Wait, what's this I'm sensing? It's like a shadow, but bigger.
Huh? What's going on? That fake Teddy left the announcement room.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot Kirijo was also, like, before you got Fuka on your team, she was the one providing support.
Yeah. She's kind of doing more of that here, I feel, but...
Don't worry, the others are here too. We'll rescue you in no time.
Wait, why is Naoto here?
Bad news, Naoto-kun. The fake Teddy's back.
I'm too late.
Huh? What the? Is that the real Teddy? Hey, the real Teddy's here too. He's got some girl with him. I don't know her.
Oh, right, the one that... The two who are wandering through the halls are the real Teddy.
Yeah, real Teddy and
Labrys.
Boston.
And Boston. Just all of Boston. Yeah. Packed into one little
Just
girl.
all of Boston.
No way. What's with that girl?
Rise-san? Rise-san!
I hope Naoto doesn't run into Aigis, because Naoto just pulls out the gun. Aigis pulls out the rocket launcher arm.
I'm guessing Naoto's shadow. But that'll come back later. Okay, so... Who do we want to do?
Who do you want to pick from the Persona 3 group?
Let's just go in order.
'10. Fuck.
That's 15 years ago. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, okay, it was. Jesus, time flies.
Gappy, have you ever? Did I tell you about the Monkey's Paw game? Oh, we're starting in the
Someone
dark
come
now.
up with a superpower and someone else comes up with its weakness.
Doesn't have to be a superpower, just any wish. Is that the same guy?
Yeah. But because he's aware of Persona users. Oh, hey, the midnight, the
Dark Hour.
The dark hour is back.
But yeah, think of a wish.
Think of a wish?
Yeah.
What are these? What's going on?
I wish the billionaires had to actually properly paid all their full taxes.
Okay, the billionaires paid their taxes, but they did it by abusing the stock market to get money from the poor.
They're doing that now.
Yeah, they did it more. No, I got a better one. I got a better one. They
Cool.
paid their taxes, but Trump reorganized the tax laws so that they don't have to pay that much.
Yeah. Okay, your turn.
Okay, I wish for...
I wouldn't take that off right now.
What?
Okay, I wish to never go hungry.
I'll be there to rescue you shortly. Calm yourself and wait there.
You never go hungry, but that is because there's magically spawning in your pockets is fresh potato salad.
What?
Okay, so you wish that you would never go hungry, right? So,
And I don't
from then
mean
on-
like I wish to be. I'm not saying I'm wishing to always have.
I know,
always be
but that's
fed.
the monkey's paw. I have fulfilled the conditions of you never being
Okay.
hungry again. But the result is there's always fresh mashed potatoes in your pockets.
Okay, I'm gonna get zipper pockets, so it just
Yeah.
stays in there.
Like, it's not like spilling out. It's just like you take a handful, and then another handful is back in there.
Kirijo, huh?
I'm not gonna take a handful because I don't really like potato salad, so they're just gonna stay in there.
All right.
Well, it does happen from time to time.
I wish for a new car.
Advocating cultish nonsense in pursuit of their
All right.
ambitions.
You have a new car. Its license plate belongs to somebody else, and the police have tracked down the stolen car to you.
At least I actually filled conditions that you were like, okay, you're in a good situation. Okay.
Well, no, that's how the monkey's paw is supposed to work.
I feel like was mine more of a genie's wish? Does it's like I've done it, but I've twisted it ever so slightly.
Well, the thing was, I didn't really see how the potato salad was really related to the wish, unless the intention was for me to eat the potato salad, which I
yes, the intention was for you to eat the potato salad.
Oh, I don't eat potato
fulfilling
salad.
the conditions. Monkey. You said I wish to never go hungry.
And by giving me something I don't eat, it's technically not fulfilling the wish.
No, well, it's So will potato
it's
salad...
fine. It's like
No.
for any other for anyone else.
Let's bring this to core. Let's bring this to Monkey's Paw core.
No, I was gonna say for anyone else that would have been fine. It just didn't.
Yeah.
For me specifically.
Well, it's like, are you allergic to potato salad then?
No, I just don't eat it.
Or you just don't like it?
I just don't eat it.
Okay, so I have fulfilled the conditions. This is just you being picky.
Yeah, it works for anyone else.
Yeah. So I have fulfilled the conditions. You won't go hungry, but you won't enjoy it.
She's the company rep? Really?
Okay, your turn.
Let me see.
Coming today would be the leader of this new unit, but I thought it was supposed to be some hardcore armed response team, and she's leading it? Well, I guess it's better than some meathead.
Shut up and hold your position.
Pretty sure it's Kurosawa.
Oh yeah.
I wish I wish that I had a persona ability.
All right, start bringing them in.
Roger, sir.
You have your persona, but you are stuck in. But you do. You have your persona, but you are stuck in the midnight channel dimension.
Are you sure it's okay for us to open the instructions?
I was hoping you were gonna say like you have persona. Your persona is Mara.
No, it's like you have your persona. You're stuck in the midnight channel. Alternatively, I was like, you have your persona. Your persona is mashed potatoes. No, I was like, okay, so if you want, I fulfilled the conditions. You have your persona. You can activate your persona whenever you want because you're stuck in the midnight channel dimension now, forever and ever.
No, that's good.
I wish for a new house.
Your wish is granted. You are the Wicked Witch of the West, and the house falls on you.
Are these rings? We're not sure.
It was just the image of like you get a new house, it falls onto you.
I feel like every one of your monkey paws results in me either getting kidnapped, like taken by the police, or dying. And I grant your wish, but in a twisted way that is it's. I don't get to enjoy the thing I wished for, whereas you do in both situations.
I think we just have a different interpretation of how the monkey's paws.
Yeah, I'm trying to twist it so you get what you want, but you lose what you had. I'm trying to the princess and the frog. You know the princess and the frog. Like the guy granted the wish, but it's like it was twisted and I granted you freedom, but now you're a frog. You don't have any responsibilities.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
We did give you fair warning.
You get to enjoy home ownership and the crushing weight of responsibility.
Yes, thank you, Blood Attack. Credit where it is due.
Gives its bearer an unstable form of pseudo potential and allows anyone to experience the dark hour.
Oh!
The box itself seems to be a failed recreation of the dark hour. The effect radius is small and it malfunctions when improperly handled.
Oh! So, a Dark Hour simulator had been stolen.
Maybe that was the cargo box the whole time.
You're saying those stories in that document, that occult-sounding stuff was actually for real?
Do you have any other wish you'd like to make?
I'm trying to think of...
Who's there?
I wish I had a hyperbolic time chamber, and let's just say and such that the door to my closet leads into this hyperbolic time chamber dimension.
Okay.
What?
And,
He's my...
No, I'll just pause it there.
Alright. You get your hyperbolic time chamber. But it has one other person in there who's a little bit annoying, and you can't come out until the full year is up.
Those are two things, but okay.
What the fuck's going on?
I think he just got attacked by a shadow. Well, I think the shadow was coming out of him or something.
Ah.
A shadow.
That it is. It's a monster that dwells in every.
I like blooded ups. The hyperbolic time chamber is staffed by TFS's Popo.
So the research to make this happen artificially.
I wouldn't wish that on you, even if I was an evil genie.
That did seem
Mr. Popo is technically an evil genie, I think. Wait, I don't
he's
know if
demon. He has
Dragon
demon
Ball Time
horns.
is- Oh.
Yeah, we found out that he has like 2 little demon horns on the side of his head that like have been hidden by his turban thing the whole time.
Oh.
Kikuno, my things, please.
You're
going to fight it?
Stay back. This will all be over soon.
We're getting a lot of fucking preamble with Mitsuru's storyline.
We had a lot of preamble with Naoto's too.
Maybe it just felt like it was faster to me for Naoto.
Well, I mean, the later once we got to the fighting, it was really fast. The beginning story part is usually quite long for all of them, really. Was that my turn? That was my turn. So your turn.
I wish the world of Slayers was real.
I feel like there's a lot of ways for that to go wrong, and I'm just like trying to figure out which one to
Yeah,
pick now.
this is where I set you up to like see what you would pick.
This is like there's a lot of ways I could go with this, and I just don't know which way to go, to take this one.
Your fallen employee's
Okay,
life is in no danger, but he'll be very weak.
the world of Slayers becomes real, and Champernegdo has been sealed in your eyes.
No, I should at least.
If you ever open your eyes, Champernegdo will revive using your body.
Damn, I wanted Zomel Goostar. I guess I have to fucking Zelos my way around bumping into things.
How does he get around?
Smugness.
I wish I had thought of that. Right, interpret the world of well, he interpreted the world of Slayers as like turning you into a vampire in Sunnydale, California. Didn't have to be like anime Slayers.
It's all right. We had a little emergency.
Oh.
That aside, halt all examination of the relics they brought in. We'll wait for further instructions from the Kirijo group.
Huh? But you said...
If there are any
your
boxes
turn.
that are closed, don't force them open. Not if you don't want to come face to face with monsters. I have to thank you for your help. And about the conference, I'll join in as well. It's been arranged so nothing you say would get through to the higher-ups.
Are you saying you will reconsider your plans?
I can't overlook anything as serious as this. I wouldn't be doing my job as public security if I did. But make no mistake, the things I saw today are proof of the sin.
Now I just want to see what he would do if I wished that Ireland went through another potato famine.
Indeed. I never intended anything less.
That's so mean!
Oh, there's no need for coy. What happened today was no accident, was it? We'd never have believed the reports unless we saw it in person. That's why such a dangerous box had no lid. Am I wrong?
What?
There was no
Why would you wish that? You're an awful person!
That's kind of one of the weird ways to beat the genie, is to wish for something that's already terrible and see what they do with it.
Well, that's if the genie has like a conscience, which like
no slouches yourselves.
a genie will probably be like ambivalent. But just so happens in this situation, me, the genie, the monkey spawn in this situation, has a bit of a tie to Ireland. That's so mean. You're so rude. No, I don't want to play this game anymore.
Hang on. Oh, shit. Well, I guess it's fine. Naruto didn't have any side quests, I think. Yeah, how about I just wish for the ability to teleport?
Fighting is not our first option, but I'd be more reassured with you there. We have a general idea.
You can, but every time you teleport to a location, you poop yourself.
I'll send you the precise location later. Sorry.
I feel like you got that from something where it's like your answer should always be for a superpower. Your answer should always be every time you use the power, you poop yourself.
Well, no, I never got it anything. I just like my first thought is, you know how Nightcrawler teleports in like the X-Men? There's like that poof of smoke.
Yeah.
My brain was like, what if that was like a fart with reverb .wav? I was like, no, it should just be that they poop themselves.
And that because they teleport, the poop just comes out as a dust cloud instead.
But who did I get it from then? Because I
the box?
No, the monkey's paw idea to teleport and poop themselves.
Will we be able to find Labris?
Oh, she's got a suit on. That's cool.
Will we be able to save her? Isn't that what you really want to ask?
You're asking where we got the monkey's paw?
No, I'm asking what the blood dip like. It's like that's a great way to solve constipation. But what if you're not constipated, blood adept? What if you're just you really want to teleport somewhere and they poop yourself?
Wait, what if I just keep before I like go through my day, I teleport a few times just to get the shit out, and then like eventually I'm gonna run out of shit.
Yes.
No, you're always. It's always just gonna happen.
Where is the shit coming from?
There's no medical. I don't got to explain shit. It's the fucking monkey's paw. Who's the blacksmith?
Yeah, I don't know. Alright, your turn.
I feel like I can't pick anything that because then the monkey spawn's just gonna be that happens and you poop yourself. I feel like that's. So technically, Labris is Agus's older sister.
Yeah.
No, I don't really feel like monkey's pawing anymore. I think I've run out of ideas. Bam 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 bam.
That was something they didn't have in Reload anymore. They don't have like the lunchtime people walk up to you and go, "Hey, you free?"
Oh, they don't?
No. Instead, you have your cell phone, and you can just check your cell phone to see who wants to hang out.
Mitsuru-san, our activities are supposed to be undercover, correct?
Yes.
For undercover missions, it will be necessary to keep all personnel and vehicles from being noticed.
Right.
Mitsuru-san, may I say something that I've been meaning to say for a while now?
No.
Understood.
What?
All I told them was to give us a car with enough space.
Our contact has arrived.
You Narukami, what are you doing here?
Oh my. This was not our designated meeting area, yet he has discovered us.
You want to know how I did it?
Just giving her shit for the fucking vehicle.
We appreciate your cooperation, Detective Kurosawa.
Long time no see, miss. And I guess, was it?
Indeed. It has been a while.
Do.
I shouldn't make you stand while we talk. Please, get in.
Ah, sorry. I haven't seen you in a while, so I had a lot to say.
Which is why I said very little.
I found out quite a bit regarding the case you had me look into. First, I reviewed the report on the incidents from last year. One of the suspects mentioned the word persona.
So what went on here last year?
It's probably related.
Now, he was playing a game called Metaphor, but I'm pretty sure that's unrelated.
Or even more outlandish. If you can take what's in the record at face
Metaphor
value,
for what?
It seems persona users can enter TVs within the Inaba region.
Enter TVs? What does that mean?
Just what it sounds like. You physically stick your body into the screen and go.
Looks like you were right. Looks like the whole television thing is local to Inaba.
Dropping people inside it was the method behind last
Yeah,
year's
well, it
murders.
makes sense that it was supposed to be Izanami doing it.
Absurd. I'm surprised it was included in the police report.
I got in touch with a detective in charge at the time and said the same thing. Apparently, the report was filed by a young partner of his at the time. He'd entertained the wildest testimonies like this one.
He sounds like quite the oddball.
If this was what really went on, the police would have had no chance cracking it. But that Detective Dojima is one shrewd guy. Even with all the supernatural hocus-pocus surrounding the case, he caught the culprit.
The culprit was his sidekick.
Dojima mentioned.
That means he's in the
Right
game.
now, I should be going. I doubt either of us.
You found that him and Nanako are the secret fighting game characters.
But you guys surprised me.
They're in the
every time I
dancing
see
game.
you.
Thank you very much, Officer Kurosawa. Why don't we at least see you off?
Oh, that's all right. I've got my own car. I doubt my department would appreciate your tastes. If I ever showed up for work in something like this, I'd be the talk of the force until the day I retired.
What, does it look like a dick or something?
No, it's a limo.
Okay, so
Mitsuru-san,
it does look like a dick then.
our sense of social aptitude is in question.
Well, I don't know. Do you think limos look like dicks? Are you thinking of dicks every time you see a limo?
Yes.
What, don't you?
First, we'll need to test the claim that persona users can
Not
enter
particularly, but if it is, it's up to you.
Depends on how big the trunk is.
There is a discarded TV over there. If the environment does not...
Why does the trunk of this dick-shaped limo look like balls?
Don't worry. I'm just going to touch it.
I guess don't touch the TV, you'll get malware.
Amazing.
Interesting. It's exactly as the police report said. What's it like inside? Do you feel anything?
Not particularly. No. Wait a moment. It's the same as mine. It's hard to say definitively since this is my first encounter with it, but I believe this reading is from a personality module.
Does that mean our retrieval target is inside the TV?
Huh. Sounds like fun.
So, like, did we skip the part where she met with Naoto, or did I miss all that?
Apparently.
Is that Akihiko?
You didn't show
So
up.
yeah, Akihiko's thing is not it's just a sweatshirt that he just took his sleeves out of. He's gone full Yu-Gi-Oh!
He took his sleeves out of and then, like, just completely opened up every button but the top button.
Didn't I tell you that I was on a training expedition?
Don't tell me you came here from the airport like that. Does the concept of keeping a low profile mean nothing to you?
Mitsuru-san, I believe we have lost the right to complain about that.
Anyway, we can go inside from that TV, right? What are we waiting for?
Still the same Akihiko. We don't know the situation inside yet, and we'll need a secure means of getting out.
So what? If we want to get this Labrys back, someone has to go inside, right?
Well, that's...
Our target hijacked a plane to throw her into a TV in this town. If we sit on our hands, it's possible we'll be put in serious danger. We're different from how we used to be. We made the choice to fight shadows as professionals. That's why I traveled around the world and trained harder than ever. And now that something's actually come up, you're hesitating? We agreed to do this. I'm ready to stake my life on the mission.
All right. Wait right here. I need to go make a phone call first.
Okay, but make it quick.
The other members will wait here in the car.
Yeah. If we all barge in and something happens, they'll be devastated.
Now that you mention it, at least one of us should be staying behind as well.
I am not staying.
Us three will be plenty. We'll end this in a flash. No problem.
She looks way bigger on him in the cutscene.
We have no idea what might be waiting for us on the other side. Don't get careless.
Right.
This situation, it brings back memories.
Ready!
Why enter the TV? What's going on?
You know, I'm here too.
Where am I?
It's interesting.
Is
We get
this
the
inside the TV?
Tartarus music instead.
Yep.
Yasagami High School. I do recall that name from our map of Inaba. An existing high school has been completely recreated inside the TV? Where are the others? Akihiko! Aigis! I can't reach them through my persona either. This place is highly unusual.
Huh?
Did I surprise you? I suppose my outfit is somewhat unusual.
Oh, no.
Why are you here?
Well,
What? Where is that coming from?
Huh? What's going on?
Hello! Hello! This is General Teddy, your benevolent dictator!
And I, Rosette, am your commentator. It's time for the next round in the P1 Grand Prix. Are you ready to fight?
P1 Grand Prix? Fight? Ugh.
And who do we have for Yuki-chan's opponent this time? Ooh! It's a mysterious, beautiful lady! How unexpected! Unexpected!
Teddy? What's wrong?
Do you know that bear?
It's not supposed to be here, I guess. You're not in the opening video.
Case 04. Unintended intruder. Entering elimination process.
What is that supposed to mean? Ugh. What's going on?
You. Who do you think you are, showing up alone like this? It's no use trying to talk your way out of it. There's nothing to discuss. You don't even try to understand anyone anyway. If you want to wall yourself off from everyone, I'll be happy to end your lonely life here. You won't be so smug for long. Come, Konohana Sakuya.
Very nice. Let's go.
Persona? We won't be settling this peacefully, I see. In which case... To me, Artemisia. What?
Persona user. Fine. I still won't lose.
Sorry, but I won't be defeated either.
All right.
Finally. Fight!
Stay away! I think they can both. Please hit!
Come on. Normal battle. Hello, Yokai fan. Currently playing Mitsuru's raid. Just started it.
Multiple intruders detected. Emergency.
Gappy, you're still there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oops. There we go. Nope. Okay, there we go.
Intruders are persona users. Due to difficulties in elimination, they will be acknowledged as valid targets.
Meow meow meow. Meow meow meow.
Valid targets.
Geez, you need to let me know if you want to get in on the fun. But this is a unique situation, and you're one hot mama, so I'll make an exception. Just keep putting on a good show in your next bout, too.
Who are you? Why don't you take off that strange costume and show your face?
Hey now, I don't think a lady walking around in a cat suit like yours can talk to me about my bear suit. Enough with the questions. Move on.
Is that costume thing the one who stole Labrys? If so, then what's the purpose of this bizarre tournament? Fine. I'll get a read on your location. What? Were they shadows? If they were, I don't sense any hostility from them. Were they just set dressing that thing in the costume prepared? In any case, it appears that apart from this girl here, none of those students were real.
How come you knew about that?
About what?
That was private. I never even told anyone at the inn about that. I can't believe someone I've never even met before knew.
Yukiko, you've been on the Midnight Channel. Everyone knows about your secret.
Why? What's Yukiko's secret?
Noise I sensed earlier is gone.
I don't know. I guess they're never gonna really tell us because we've already played Yukiko's side.
That bear was egging us on. The interference must have been to ensure two total strangers would fight. General Teddy, was it? He looked comical enough, but he certainly put an elaborate scheme in motion.
No! How could Teddy...
You know the one in costume, I take it?
Oh, I know him very well. He's usually not like this at all.
I'm Mitsuru Kirijo. I've come here in search of a unique object. Why don't we start over? If you don't mind, I'd like to hear a little about yourself.
Yes. Oh, my name's Yukiko Amagi. I'm sorry for losing my composure just now.
So, Amagi, why did you come to this world?
Where to start? So many strange things happened over the last year.
A realm inside a TV, formed by people's thoughts. It sounds absurd, but that would explain the incongruity I sensed when I used my persona.
We thought the case had been solved, but lately there's been another strange program on the air. My friends and I couldn't ignore that, so we came back here.
Your friends? Are there others here besides yourself?
Yes, I was with 3 other people, but we got separated when we entered. The one in costume and the girl who called herself Rosette are friends of ours too, but they're acting so strangely.
So this is not the way they generally behave, then? There's one more thing I'm curious about. Have you ever heard the name Labrys?
Labrys? No, I don't think I've ever heard of that before. What is it?
It's the thing I'm searching for. What makes it problematic is that I know nothing of its appearance. Honestly, I'm not sure it has anything to do with this disturbance, though I can't write it off completely as irrelevant. Anyway, thank you for your cooperation. I understand the situation better now. We should stay together going forward.
That's a negative.
Whoa! Think again, ladies! Only the winner of each bout can go on. That's rule number 1 in the Grand Prix.
Huh? There's nothing here, but I can feel something. A wall, maybe? Wait, but Mitsuru-san could...
Like I said, you're stuck there until the tournament's over. Only winners get to go. Come on, miss. You won. So it's time to barrel forward to the next stage.
Thank you, but I'll be all right. I fought shadows for an entire year, too. I can protect myself.
I see. In that case, I'll press on and do my best to rescue your friends.
If you see them, please tell them I'm all right and they shouldn't worry about me. You be careful too, Mitsuru-san.
All right, I'll pass that along. Not only do they tamper with our minds, they prevent us from leaving until the tournament is settled. It may not necessarily ruin friendships, but there's no way forward than to fight one another. What a loathsome trick. It seems the mastermind is intent on us fighting.
Do you ever find yourself waking up early for no reason, Quiz?
Kind of. I just stay in bed, though.
Yeah.
I have noticed that I've been waking up usually an hour before I'll... almost consistently a full hour before I usually get out of bed.
Dead end.
Why do you ask?
No, I had that phenomenon happen to me today where I was like, I told myself yesterday I have to go get work done today to catch up because I've been trying to get out projects, but others have fallen to the wayside. So I want to get those done before Monday, which I did. Yay me!
So
but I woke up at the normal time I would wake up to get ready for work. I was like, no, fuck it, it's the weekend, and so I took another hour and went to sleep.
Basically what I did.
But my dad is one of those people who doesn't need to set an alarm. He just, if he's like, I have to wake up at 5 in the morning, he will wake up at 5 in the morning.
I have an alarm, but I feel like most of the time I'm waking up without it.
You beat it?
Yeah, I usually beat it by an hour.
Wow.
How come no one understands? What's the
How will that
difference
affect
between
you
normal
with
people's hearts and
daylight savings?
A machine?
Well, I'd be going to bed earlier.
Labrys, are you nearby? Answer me. Going by what she said, that had to have been Labrys. Sounds as if her heart has developed further than we thought. I didn't ask to be born a machine. It pains me to hear that. We can't allow victims like her to be tormented by sins of the past, whether they're human or not. What in the... They're wearing the same uniforms as Amagi. I assume these are the friends she spoke of.
I'm gonna guess...
I had to completely rejigger the bracket to accommodate 3 new contestants! Sheesh!
3 new contestants. Myself, Akihiko, and Aigis?
On the other paw, a tournament's more exciting with more people in it. But getting back on track, allow me to introduce your next opponent.
Naoto. Damn it.
People besides us here?
You're...
Yosuke was so far on down on the list of possibilities.
You were in that video just now. What was it they called you? Captain Ressentiment?
How come you remember that stupid title and not my real name? Figures I'm
'Cause it's
not
French.
Like this and she already knows about that. God, I wish I was dead.
How do you like your opponent?
Why are you making us fight? What benefit do you derive from this nonsense?
So many questions. I just want you all to suffer. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that fun?
That's what this is about? No. If Labrys is involved, there's more to it, isn't there?
Enough jibba jabba. Hurry and start the fight. Look at your opponent. He's ready, see?
Let's fuck up Yosuke.
Yeah, Teddy's right. I mean, you're the one who barged in here. Man, who'd come to such a dangerous place without hesitating?
Punch him in the
Really are a
nards.
nice queen. I bet you don't have many
Drops the
friends,
rapier, just punches him right in the dick.
Yeah.
You talk as if you know me.
Stop acting so calm and changing the subject. You seem like you don't know much about this world. So how do you plan to get out? Don't tell me you rushed in here with no escape plan. Oh man, seriously? You're nuts. People like you who obsess over responsibility and put all the burden on yourselves, you annoy the hell out of me.
It doesn't matter how others perceive me.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Isn't that because you don't trust anyone?
I was supposedly an unexpected intruder.
What are you mumbling about? Well, let me ease your mind. I'll end everything for you. Let's do this, Jiraiya!
Go, Yosuke-senpai! Beat up that shady lady!
I can see there'll be no talking sense with him like this. There's nothing for it then. Artemisia!
Final. Fight.
Come here. You sound like
Yeah,
Ken when you say, oh
Mits-
crap.
Mitsuru actually fucking does a fuck ton of damage.
Well, I still haven't used my ultimate on somebody. I was not trying to do that, but
Aw, you're so useless, Yosuke-senpai. Unfortunately, the party crasher wins.
You're so strong, miss. I can barely believe how gorgeous and powerful you are.
It seems they're not provoking us only to have us fight one another. And their method. Is it more like an illusion they're casting over us, rather than some sort of mind control?
Still trying to figure everything out? Switch your brain off and enjoy the Grand Prix already.
Sorry, but I'm not some savage who enjoys the suffering of others. And don't call me Miss. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo.
Kirijo?
You've toyed with us, and I don't take that lightly. I'll make you pay for what you've done. You better be prepared for that.
Kirijo! You're the one who should be prepared! I'll never let you stop me!
I mentioned my name on purpose. He reacted as strongly to the name Kirijo as I thought he would. At first, I thought I'd stumbled into an irrelevant side incident, but evidently not. We were meant to come here.
Yosuke bleeding out on the floor.
Ah, you're awake.
bleeding out specifically from his dick, because that's where we hit him most of the time.
Yeah.
Just stabby stab with the rapier right into the
Magi
dick.
reacted the same way. Were the things that the illusory me said that harsh?
Oh, you bet. Wait, what? Illusory? And did you just say Amagi? You meant Yukiko?
Yes, before I came here. I was forced to fight her, quite against my will.
Only the winner can move on, huh? I'm the only one who can feel this invisible wall thing, so I guess it's true.
I'm glad you understand. I was worried you'd doubt me, since I'm a complete stranger.
Well, you didn't seem like someone who'd try and trick me. I mean, what's the point? I've lost now, so I can't go anywhere.
Indeed. You're very pragmatic.
Nah, after what I went through last year, I just got used to coming smack up against insane stuff in this world. And Yukiko, my friend you met, she believed in you. So I don't mind trusting you too.
I see.
God, his head looks so much bigger than hers.
I'd like your opinion on something.
Like,
what do you think is the objective of this tournament? That general
Bro's
title
fucking
set
skull is
fun,
humongous.
but I doubt it's anything so simple.
I've been wondering the same thing, but I don't know. But you know, it might not just be Teddy behind it. I met this weird girl earlier.
A weird girl?
She was about my age, and she said she was the student council president. It was like she had no idea that she was inside the TV world. That doesn't seem very likely, does it?
No, I doubt one could be unaware of such things. It's possible that she didn't come here of her own will.
This may be a school now, but it doesn't always look like this. When normal people who don't have personas come in here, the world changes to reflect what they're thinking of. It happened every time a victim was dumped into a TV last year. Maybe this time she's the victim. Even if she means well, she still could have a lot to do with the tournament.
Girl, huh? What did this girl look like? Did anything about her stand out?
Huh? No, not really. She wore the same uniform as the rest of us.
A uniform? I see. Thank you. I'm getting a clearer picture of what's going on. I'm sorry, but I can't stay and chat. I should be leaving now.
Oh, wait a sec. Can I ask you a favor? Can you look after my other friends too? It sucks, but
So we're just gonna fight the entire
that Teddy's really not a bad
investigation team.
Sure, he eats my ice cream without asking and stuff, but he's not the type of guy who'd get off on watching people hurt each other. There's gotta be some other explanation.
Don't worry. I was already thinking along similar lines. What we saw was an illusion. It may be that they're faced with the same situation. I'll save everyone who's been dragged into this, including your friends, and this student council president.
Thanks. Just hurry before someone else dies in here.
Someone else dies? Who have you killed, Yosuke?
That must sound pretty lame, losing the fight and then making a lot of demands.
Not so. You're concerned for your friends in a situation like this. C'est magnifique.
Magnifique.
I sensed it when speaking to Amagi too. But you all seem to have very strong...
C'est magnifique. Magnifique.
I can to help.
Why did you get me to say that?
We've got the... Don't fuck with us. We got the power of friendship. And this gun Naoto found. I didn't find it. It was issued to me by the police.
Yeah, yeah. Well. I like the
no end to this?
Midnight Channel music more than the Tartarus music.
Yeah. Well, this isn't Tartarus, that's why.
This isn't Tartarus.
I know.
I thought you said this is in Tartarus.
Well, no, I was like, well, this isn't Tartarus, that's why.
That's why I don't like the music?
No, that's why the music's not supposed to be here.
Well, no, my comment was besides the fact that it's not finished. I just don't like the Tartarus music as much.
They both seem to
okay.
I like Backside of
Can
TB.
you hear me, I guess? Mitsuru-san, I am relieved to finally hear from you. Is Akihiko-san with you?
No, we were separated, but I've...
And then you just, like, in the background see Akihiko crash out the window, and then a girl follows him.
information while we can.
No, it's my beef ball! I'll kill you! Like, no, you don't even hear the crash out the window, they just look out the window and it's like a dust cloud of punches and kicks.
When the invisible walls block my path.
I've been told she looks more human than you. Is that possible?
Not only that, she was almost indistinguishable from a normal person. I couldn't believe it either. Yet I definitely sensed a personality module. I don't believe there's any mistake that she is Labrys.
I see.
Yeah, I think Labrys is my favorite one of the robots.
Don't worry about meeting up for now.
Well, Metas kind of sucks. So it's not hard. I guess she has, like, more personality than I guess. She's kind of more fun.
I like Aigis. I like Labrys. I like Aigis. I just kind of like Labrys more because of the story here.
Ain't there some other way? If there was, then...
That's the same voice from before.
Labrys.
Also, the Asterius as the persona of as the Shadows persona is fucking awesome.
Why are you laughing?
Like, I love the idea of a persona being so big and intimidating. You only get like its head and neck.
That reminds me.
Meanwhile, the rest of its body is like dangling on the floor below.
No, have you ever seen how gators float in lakes when you can actually see their lower body?
Aren't they just kind of on their stomachs?
No, it's more that they, if you could pick, like, it's a bit more like they.
Are they standing
their
on the
necks-
shallow?
It looks like they're standing on a shell, but they're floating. Like, if you can imagine a gator, like, treading shallow water like a toddler would. That's kind of look like how they float.
Are they basically like angled?
Do you have dual displays?
Yeah. But if I click off, it's gonna mute the stream.
Finally beginning to see
All
the
right.
relationship between this tournament and Labris.
Does it have to be a crocodile? Can it be an alligator?
Yeah, alligator is what. Yeah. You can see it after the stream.
Yeah. I'm looking at it now. Yeah, it's like at an angle.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Asteris, as it's like every time you see Shadow Labris summon him. Here's one blooded absent me. It's far funnier.
Yeah, that's what I found when I googled it. I mean, yeah, like I said,
No.
Like I said, his feet are dangling on the floor below.
Yeah.
This is a problem. I didn't think we'd run into each other so soon.
Is this another illusion? No. I can see that it isn't.
Why are you here? I'll answer that question later. It would be best to say as little as possible for now. Seriously, such impatience handling the grunt work yourself like this. Isn't micromanaging like this the style of an incompetent leader? One who can't see the bigger picture? The silent treatment, huh? That's fine. I understand perfectly. You don't believe in people. Not a single one.
Let's say something about her body.
Allies, but believing in them is
I want to know what she heard before.
I suspect you'll never break down that wall. Shall I say
Damn, girl, your titties fat as fuck.
The notion of growing attached to something and losing it scares you so much that you'll share nothing truly important to you. Even if you want to believe in your friends, you can't.
That's not true.
Of course it is. Why not simply admit it? In truth, you have your hands full just expiating your family's sins. You don't need the added burden of others placing their lives in your hands. Isn't that how you really feel?
No.
The young man smirks.
There's no use continuing this. Not until I eliminate this irritating mirage.
Alright, then let us fight. Also, you have big boobs.
Yeah, what the fuck? I thought we were gonna fight.
Yeah, I wanted to know what she said to her. Joke's on you, you brought a gun to a rapier match.
Okay. I'm sorry.
How unfortunate. Better luck next time.
Does hit like a truck.
Yeah.
I've not had a chance to use my ultimate on anyone.
Kanji really does hit like a truck. He's just, you just
Same goes for me.
don't really get, like, you don't have much in the way of movement options. Akihiko is a bit in the middle because he has like a fuck ton of
Kanji
combos.
hits like 2 trucks.
Though it's a mystery to
Yeah.
me as to
Imagine
That's
getting
about
hit
it.
by both
lights
ends.
for the illusions before us. I agree. There's no need to be cagey. I don't intend to dodge whatever questions you have. You were probably wondering 3 things when you saw me here. First, how did I enter this world? Second, what am I doing in Inaba? And third, if I came here looking for you, what are my true intentions?
No wonder you've made a name for yourself as a detective. You're correct on all counts.
The first answer is easy. You know now that I can use a persona, allowing me access to the TV world. As for the second, there's no great mystery why I would come to Inaba. I live here.
You wouldn't happen to be acquainted with Amagi and Hanamura.
You've met my senpai?
Your friends. I gather that you're comrades who fought alongside each other during the serial murder case last year. I assume you entered the TV together for the same reason they did, and found yourself dragged into this mess as well.
It seems you are also skilled in the art of using your brain.
I must apologize to you. No doubt you already know, but the object we seek has been brought to this world. It's most likely the cause of this disturbance. Whoever learned of this world's existence must have thought it would be useful in whatever they're scheming.
You apologizing to me? Are you so sure you can trust me? You have no guarantee that I'm telling the truth. And there's still the answer to your third question to consider. I haven't yet told you my true motives.
Fair enough. But if you're friends with Amagi and Hanamura, I feel I can trust you.
I know I've only like just recently met them.
Perhaps I lied about that too.
But then why would you bring it up? No, you're no villain. That's what my intuition tells me.
You aren't at all the person I thought you'd be.
I'll take that as a compliment.
The Teddy who appeared on that monitor is not our friend. He's an imposter.
You have proof of this?
I found the real Teddy. Our enemy can fog both our eyes and ears. It's possible they can make themselves look like someone else.
I see.
But I still don't know why they chose to take on Teddy's appearance.
It might be to make you all suffer. If they led you to believe your friend betrayed you, it would make this all the more painful.
There's some truth to that, but it seems too simple a motive to warrant this elaborate of a disturbance.
Damn, I forgot to consider what Chie's thoughts on this mystery were, because she's always right when she thinks of shit.
This feeling. Rise-san! Rise-san, can you hear me?
So you ended up here too! I'm so glad. Ever since this weird fake Teddy kidnapped me, I've been all alone. The others are fighting each other too.
It's all right. Just calm down and tell me where you are.
I think it's the announcement room. It's kind of off though. There are these invisible walls around and I can't get out. The fake Teddy was watching me until a moment ago, so I couldn't use my persona.
You're in the announcement room now, yes? I'm headed straight there, so stay put.
Huh? Who's that? Why can I hear your voice but not sense you? Mitsuru Kirijo. Wait, Kirijo? Are you that Kirijo?
No, I'm the other Kirijo, the one that didn't die.
Not quite. I am the founding family's...
You hired me for a commercial before. Oh, good. Thank you very much for your patronage.
A commercial?
Oh, yes. I'm Rise Kuchikawa. I'm a classmate of the others you met, but I'm also kind of a starlet, and, it's hard to explain.
Rise-san, that can wait. There's no knowing when our adversary will...
No, I want to talk about stuff.
All right.
Kujikawa said.
Can I get more work? Can you guys help produce this movie? My friend is scripting.
If we could speak freely as we just did, their whole scheme would collapse. Ah, so that's why Teddy and Rise-san.
It's about a town beset by a murder mystery and a group of teens all get like magic powers.
Taken separately. Not only that, but by acting as the two who had disappeared, the enemy thought it could portray them as traitors. Though it appears that Teddy managed to escape on his own somehow.
How come I'm the only one fake Teddy is watching over personally? Sheesh.
You have the most powerful investigative persona. They must have had to take greater pains with you.
I think we're keeping this going too long. We've exchanged what we know already, so I'm gonna shut down the comms link. Be careful, you guys.
We are responsible for this case. Rescuing the ones who've been dragged into it is part of our mission. Besides, she's another of your friends, isn't she? All the more reason for me to go save her.
You're quite prepared for this. It would be unfair of me not to tell you everything. Please hear me out. The reason I came here was to...
You're a real straight arrow. You're very proud to be a detective, no? I can see it in your eyes. You would never sell out your beloved justice. If you've done nothing to be ashamed of, that makes us even. I haven't been entirely forthright with you either.
Kirijo-san. It seems I still have much to learn. Well then, I will once again entrust my friend's safety and the resolution of this case to you, in honor of the bond we are forming, Mitsuru Kirijo.
I promise that I will not let you...
All of a sudden, they form a social link.
Are you Kirijo-san?
Kirijo?
Hang tight, Miss President. We'll be okay now that help's arrived. Kirijo-san, this girl got dragged into this mess too. We have to help her before that general comes back.
So you're Kujikawa. Sorry, but I'll need you to step back.
Huh?
We meet at last. Astounding. You really do look human, but you're not, are you, Labrys?
Huh? What do you mean she's not human? Isn't she a victim who got dropped inside the TV?
Labrys, our records show that you were loaded with special equipment, undoubtedly a function that affects thoughts and scrambles recognition. That's why we saw and heard illusions whenever we fought. It would also explain General Teddy's appearance, and those who met you believing you to be human.
Special equipment? Labrys? What are you talking about?
I'm sure the reason why you captured two people with analytical personas wasn't just to keep them from interfering with your designs. I came to a realization when I noticed I was the only one who sensed that noise. An analytical persona's searches clash with your ability. They dispel illusions, so you needed to confine them. You feared that if they caught you
That's
off
new
guard and
information.
used their persona's ability, this would happen.
No! What's going on? This can't be.
What was your motive, Labrys? Was it revenge in the end? I can understand why you'd hold a grudge. I caught glimpses of it on my way here. But your hatred should be centered on the Kirijo group. Why drag innocent students into your vendetta?
Kirijo group? No. I don't want to remember. Never again. Miss President, Kirijo-san! She seems to be in a lot of pain. I don't know exactly what's going on here, but you can't push her any further. Miss President?
Get back! Hurry! The injunction against harming humans has been removed? I see. No wonder she was sealed away.
Is there no other choice but to fight?
I won't let you do any more damage, Labrys. It's me you want.
Shut up! Shut up! I like that!
Oh, time to fight.
A whole different kind of shadow shows up because she says, I'm not like that.
Ah, she was born in 420.
Final.
I'm coming for you! Artemisia! Marin!
Oh, she doesn't have persona cards. Hey, no, my controller.
Controller die?
Dang it. Come on.
Lapras is unplugging the control. They're kicking the game. They're crashing out because you almost beat her.
What do I have to do? Got her.
Just a bunch of camera work. Oh my god, you killed her. Well done.
I feel cold. Oh, that was me. You're not dying. You're just covered in ice.
I don't intend to turn a blind eye to the sins committed against you. That is why I must bring you back. If that was indeed the case, it'd make more sense for this to be a plan devised by Labrys, rather than an unknown party suddenly stealing her away. I can't imagine how much resentment such a small, artificial body could hold. A tragic mastermind, huh?
Huh? Mastermind? You got it wrong, Kirijo-san! That girl's not...
What?
Looks like you've saved me some time while I was out running errands.
You're... What's going on? This is Labrys' interference pattern.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
As thanks for cornering the real one, I'll show you something.
Another Labrys?
And that's the to be continued. Look at that, we finally unlocked Lapras. How do we unlock Elizabeth? Do we just do Labras's?
Yep.
Okay. Well, we'll do these two next time.
Yeah. I'm not even going to fight, because I was like, yeah, Labras is best saved for last, in my opinion.
Ah, it's just my opinion. In fact, it's not even your opinion. You think you should do Lapras. I'm trying to argue against that.
I wiggle my fingers. You should save Labras for last. Ooh.
It's like, yeah, I was going to do Akihiko. Just, no, don't do Lapras. I am warning you. You shouldn't do Lapras.
I shouldn't do Labras. So I'm not.
And we're only halfway through completion?
Excellent. My machinations worked. My brainwashing worked. I'm a successful hypnotist.
Alright. Should be continuing this next week, hopefully. It depends on... Because I will have to move my computer at some point. Hopefully it'll still work okay. Hey, the internet didn't crap out this time. That's nice. That's kind of nice.
Fuck yeah. You should... Now that you have, like, your own, like... Once you get, like, your full little apartment, you should consider getting your own, like, network connection... a physical hard line in.
Oh no, we're already working that in. That's part of the new office setup.
Renovations. Same. Yeah. My fucking fiber's not coming until the 1st of April. Well, not the 1st of April. The 4th of April.
My renovations. Most of the renovations are going to be starting in April. It's going to go until June, July-ish. So. Still a ways out. We'll see.
One of the truth's intentions is for me to play Chrono Trigger on stream.
Mm-hmm.
And sounds really cool. I just want a good network connection when that happens.
Are you gonna play it through his Parsec? Or are you gonna
either
play
through Parsec or I might figure out see if I could do what I did with Trails during that one episode of not Persona.
Where he just streams your Discord?
Maybe.
You don't think your computer's strong enough to use OBS?
No, my laptop's like a few years old. It's dying.
Oh, okay.
I might get a new PC.
Until next time tomorrow, hopefully we'll be doing Persona 3 episode, I guess. And then more Arena next week. This has been Funny. What streams?
We're hosting it on
Funny Gaming. That's what it was. This has been Funny Gaming. Bye now.